All right, today's video, I want to talk about blacklisting, what that is, why I would do it, and how I go about doing it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And you know, I'm your host, Alex Casadale. So, why or what is blacklisting? Blacklisting is basically whoever you put on this blacklist, you're basically banning them from doing business with your company. There are times where you will have like a bad experience with a carrier. When I say blacklist as a broker, pretty much all I ever blacklist would be carriers. I'm not going to blacklist customers. I just won't work with them. But carriers, you work a lot with carriers. And as you book loads and loads and you keep posting loads, some of these carriers that you had a bad experience with will be calling you for that load. And so do you want to set yourself up in your brokerage and your customer doing a load and repeating that bad experience? Of course not. So that's why we have blacklist and blacklisting. So a couple ways I go about blacklisting a carrier. Yeah, it sounds bad, but this is all to protect you and your company's reputation and credibility. If you just repeat the same bad book that load with the same bad carrier, you're going to lose customers. You're going to lose credibility. You can go out of business. Simple as that. So how I go about blacklisting when the unfortunate time that I must take that action is two ways. One, my TMS, there is actually a box I can check under that carrier's info that it says blacklist. It says exactly that and gives me an option to check that box if I need to. So in case down the line that I don't remember who that person was, but I put their carrier information in my system, it will prompt this carrier is blacklisted. So that's one way I go about it. And even if I have agents, they may use that same carrier and it will come up in the system for them since they're using my system, my TMS software, that they can't use that carrier. They're blacklisted. So number two way I blacklist is in my contacts on my cell phone. So once I post that load and I start getting calls, I'll put blacklist by that person's name. So when they come up on my caller ID, it shows their name and blacklisted. So I don't even have to catch them in my TMS software. One of those two ways it'll catch and let me know this is a blacklisted carrier. And in TMS, Transportation Management System, I'll always put notes why I blacklisted that carrier. I'll put the exact experience I had on that load, whatever it may be. They booked it, didn't show up, didn't tell me they weren't going to do the load and put me in a bad spot. Got caught lying. There's so many reasons why you would blacklist a carrier. Whatever that reason would be, I recommend noting it in your actual system so you can know why. So blacklisting, again, it's an unfortunate thing if you have to do it, but in the end, you have to make sure you're protecting yourself, your company, your credibility, because credibility is everything when it comes to being a successful freight broker and continuing building a business in this industry. So that's why we want to protect that. And by protecting it, sometimes we do blacklist. And so those are the two ways I do it. I hope that video helps you. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next video. Again, please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Alex Casadale. You guys take care.